What is up, everyone, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are continuing with Smallville as always, and we are on to episode 7 of season 5, and we are flying through season 5, and what a start to the season it's been. I like to mention the guest stars, but the actual progression of the story so far has been phenomenal in itself. I've loved this new sort of era of Smallville and where our characters are all slowly starting to slot into different areas. I've just enjoyed it so much, and the last episode was a testament to that because we got to have an exploration into Metropolis again, and we got to have a front row seat to Lois and Chloe going on a investigation into the death of Melissa Page at a local strip club, which was really interesting to see. I loved how Clark tied into it as well, and some of the chemistry between him and Lois in the last episode was just unbelievably funny. I absolutely loved it. We also had Senator Jennings show up, who was the prime suspect in this investigation, also happens to be one of Jonathan's oldest and closest friends, so that had a effect on their relationship, to say the least. But I really enjoyed the outcome of it, with Senator Jennings deciding to step down from being a senator because he believes that he doesn't have what it takes to portray the policies and the beliefs that he once had and go up against the people that he needs to go up against. He can't do that anymore. He feels that he's let himself down and he doesn't hold himself accountable in those ways, especially when he can see somebody in front of him who is the living testament to, or the living epitome of, exactly all of those things you look for in a senator, which is none other than Jonathan Kent. And I really love the idea of that because it's a new interesting story for Jonathan. I like the idea of just expanding on him in general and giving him a little bit more screen time in his own individual story aspect, as opposed to just being the mental figure for Clark and the father figure, obviously looking out for him and helping guiding him. I would love to see a bit more of Jonathan and Martha this season, and I'm sure we will get that further down the line, but I have to say the first 6 episodes of this season have caught me by surprise in the best way possible, and I'm just loving this new era to Smallville right now, and I can't wait to see where we pick up in this episode, whether it's going to continue on with the senator the potential senator candidacy with Jonathan, or if we're going to dive a little bit more into the likes of Clark and Lana, which I think was a little bit sidetracked in the recent episodes, despite the fact I have been intrigued into seeing them explore their relationship a bit more, and I think that this season is the perfect opportunity to do that now that they're a full-on couple. So we just have to wait and see what happens in this episode, but I'm really excited for it, and I'm sure you guys are as well. So without further ado, let's jump into this reaction. I hope you enjoy it. Meteor trajectory analysis. Ooh, Lana's studying it. Is she going to become obsessed with it as well, to an extent, maybe?
I had to pick up some tractor parts for my dad, and I got your text message, so...
I don't remember texting you. Is that chummy?
Yeah.
One way to win a girl over.
What were you working on?
Bring her favorite food.
Oh, just numbers and equations and things that I don't really understand. Starting to.
Oh, this was at your door.
Open it. It's interesting. Lex.
Lex is sending you gifts?
Are you okay?
He sent her kryptonite. No! Lex sent Lana kryptonite! It's part of the meteor rock.
But I haven't seen one like this before.
I gotta go. My dad's...
Whoa, it is. It's like a different color.
And why is he in such a hurry to bail?
I have no idea. Not into geology.
Why does that rock look so unique? Why do we keep finding different forms of the meteor? It looks so different. And it looked like it burnt him. Small cut, but I bet that would be so painful. They're the worst kinds. Oh shit! He's not having none of it. Why has he just decided to take Clark off the road? Alright, enough's enough. Come on, Clark, bash him back. Why is this guy chasing him? Oh, shit! I did not... What the fuck? Why did this dude just run Clark off the road? And he's gone.
Hello.
I know her.
What? What is going on? Why was someone just chasing Clark? We got a mystery to solve. How did he disappear so quickly though, with the truck as well? Like, surely we would have heard him drive it. I don't know. I love that tractor scene. What was it, from season 3, I think? Yeah, Perry episode. Lex Luthor runs the state.
Kansas. Now he wants to tell us what we need to do with our lives.
Run after he had to step down, but I'm not going to let you risk your health.
Really do. I'm fine.
The election is in January. The amount of time, who knows what the stress could do to your heart?
What about the stress of state senator? That kind of stress could kill me.
If you run, every reporter in Kansas will be digging into our lives. What if somebody finds out about Clark's secret?
I think someone already has.
Clark, what happened?
Someone ran me off the road on my way back from Metropolis.
Did you see who it was?
And then I got a phone call and a weird voice said, I know who you are.
The thing you can do is just stick to your normal routine. Don't do anything unusual. Then they're going to be watching everything you do. Let's not give them anything to gawk at.
No, I agree with Jonathan. Play the game.
And Caesar. They all start out as best friends. What happened? There's one thing. It's that even the most powerful men by those they trust the most. Betrayal is such a predominant theme throughout history. It's really quite simple. Duplicity is human nature.
What an ironic topic for class on the day Clark gets attacked.
The class is getting shorter, or is it just me?
Does seem strange. This is just gonna make Clark even more paranoid than he already is. What? I know how to kill you. What the fuck is going on? Why is someone toying with Clark like this? Who is it? I feel like it's gotta be the professor, right? Maybe.
Is everything okay? You look a little stressed out.
Class. And yesterday, a truck tried to run me off the road.
The same one's been following me.
What?
You have dangerous waters. Maybe the shark's finally getting testy. Lex, you take it this far. I'm sorry for pulling you into this.
Ah, I think it's him.
We need to figure out if it's him first. I jotted down the license plate of the truck. Who it's registered to.
My friend Chloe could dig it up.
I'll check with campus security, see if they've had any of the reports. Clark, whatever happens, we're in this together. Remember that, okay?
I don't trust the professor, man. I think he's playing Clark right now. Maybe I'm just too much.
How long do you think this is gonna take?
Oh, maybe I believe in Lex too much.
What do you want to bet that truck's registered to Luthor Corp?
I bet you it is. I bet it is.
Lex comes from more of the Rube Goldberg school of villainy. His style.
There's only one way to find out.
I agree with you, Chloe. I completely agree with you, Chloe. I think it's going to point to Lex, so I think everything is going to point to Lex. But I don't think it is Lex. Lionel Luthor.
Okay, Clark, we've got a problem. According to the DMV, you're Are you sure the license plate number?
Why are you getting messages from Lionel Luthor?
You read my emails?
Just answer the question.
My job, different people, including moral pygmies like Lionel Luthor.
What'd you tell him about
Doesn't look good.
What do you tell him anything?
There are 3 people in Smallville who know about my secret. My mom and you.
This isn't Clark.
You think secret? Clark, I would never, ever do that.
If I trusted you.
Clark, I didn't say anything.
This isn't Clark. We got some fuckery going on here, because that's not Clark, man. I don't know what... Has that kryptonite affected him somehow? Like, he seems so paranoid.
I'll have to call you back.
Is this about?
There's no way you turn on Chloe like that quickly.
I wanted to thank you for that rock that you sent me.
What rock would that be?
Oh, fuck! It's the professor! It's the professor, man!
It sounds very intriguing, but I've never seen a silver meteor rock before.
I fucking knew it!
It came with a note from you, Lex.
Someone's obviously playing a game with you because I don't know anything about it.
Just like you don't know anything about the spaceship that landed. Why is it different, Lex?
Because there are some doors that can't be closed once they're opened.
Did you get that from a fortune cookie?
What I'm trying to say... Everything I've done, it's all been to protect you.
I don't need to be protected, Lex. The truth.
Oh, no.
Then I have something to show you.
Oh, no. What? He's gonna show her the shit? Holy shit, man!
And I want you to help me get inside.
I can't believe it! Oh no, this is gonna draw Lex and Lana closer as well. I can't believe this! The professor though, it's the professor!
American farmer.
I'm sure of it.
No TV spot, unfortunately, considering your state of your...
I don't know how you knew that I was considering running for state senate.
I am here to offer my support. You'll need considerable amounts to win this election. You have a more than privileged adversary.
In other words, Lionel wants you in your pocket,
So you want to
in his
back me
pocket.
for running against your son. Why would you want to do that?
He doesn't want Lex to be...
He's always had an extraordinary appetite for power. Into the political arena, I'm afraid he'll develop such a fierce world.
The apple doesn't fall that far from the tree.
I know
wrong.
you don't trust me, Jonathan. You have no reason to.
Port.
Oh, Clark's gonna take this the wrong way.
Chloe's I need his true identity and uses. I know he's vulnerable.
There is no...
Accept my support in the Senate.
There is no fucking way what Clark just heard is real. I think his mind is fucked up.
The truth about Clark will come out. The only difference is how he'll be treated when we run the test, or strapped down, helpless like a lab rat.
Man, oh my god. That kryptonite has fucked with Clark's mind. It's made him paranoid and it's made... Do you know what? I don't even reckon that truck was real now. I think he's seeing shit and hearing shit. I don't think any of it's real.
It almost feels like liquid.
I think that kryptonite's messed with his head.
Didn't mean to make you question your sanity, Lana. I was just trying to protect you.
From?
This ship. There are people who have killed for a lot less. Now, if I had told you the truth and something happened to you...
So what changed? Is that the real reason? Your scientists are stumped because I'm the only person on Earth.
This is a chance to finally get us that have been haunting you since your parents died.
I love that Lana saw straight through him.
All the strange things that happen in Smallville, it's all tied together. I'm offering you the opportunity of a lifetime. Whether or not you take it is up to you.
Your dad was looking for you.
Clark is losing it.
Oh, there he is. Clark, why don't you come on out and give me a hand with the tractor? I think we need...
Where is it?
Whoa, hey.
Clark!
You got this from Lionel Luther. He's helping him put me in the lab.
Clark, Lionel stopped by to talk about the campaign.
He's hearing
Brought me
things.
Lexus sheep so I could see what I was up against.
What about the money?
What?
Clark's losing his mind.
Why are you doing this to me, Dad?
Hey!
Clark! Stop it!
Oh my god, no!
Tell me the truth. You were never really my son. You were the thing I found in the cornfield.
Oh, he's hearing it.
Do this. Just calm down.
It's together. I knew it.
Oh my god, man, the kryptonite's made him go insane. I knew that kryptonite at the beginning looked weird.
Mrs. Kent, are you alright?
It's like metallic.
How long have you known about Clark?
Oh! I forgot they didn't realize.
That's how I knew about the kryptonite he kept hidden in the barn. I check in on him and I heard all this commotion, so...
What's happening? Why is he acting?
He came to visit me at the Daily Planet and he just freaked out. I explained it to him and he wouldn't listen. It was like he was a totally different person.
Sweetheart, it's different somehow. I don't think so.
Kryptonite?
There's another kind of kryptonite. It's red, and he loses all his inhibitions and becomes very unpredictable.
Come on, Chloe.
What about silver kryptonite?
Oh shit, silver kryptonite?
I think I may know what's gotten into Clark.
Oh my god, man, how many different forms of kryptonite is there? So we got silver kryptonite that sends him insanely paranoid and delusional.
Get your stuff together, we gotta go.
Go where?
Up north. I know a place.
Okay, wait, slow down. What's going on?
What the
Turned
hell?
against me, Lana. You're the only one.
Okay, whatever they did, it can't be that bad.
No, Lana, you know he's coming. All right, listen. I promise
Oh,
I'll
you
come
can
back to
hear
you.
her.
Whatever you do, don't listen to a word they say.
Clark, I'm just gonna call your parents.
Clark is so paranoid.
Okay, Clark's gone all Captain Paranoid and I fear you have.
He did prick his finger with it.
Soon he's gonna end up seriously hurting someone. Do you know where he went?
And then he was just gone. Chloe, the way he was acting.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be okay. Although I'll cover the campus and see if I can find him.
I'm gonna come with you.
No, Lana, don't. And if he shows up, just call me and try and keep him calm. I'm too right now.
Oh, can't have Lana getting involved to find out the secret. Look at this. Oh, but this is just going to make Lana more curious about what's going on with the meteor rock. And it's going to send her into Lex more and searching together, and they're going to grow close.
Clark, is everything all right?
No. Chloe's in on it too, so my parents. The black truck that's been following us around, did you get any information from campus security?
Oh, was this his plan?
Today when I told you about it.
Clark, I haven't seen you.
No. We spoke this morning. We were gonna talk to campus security.
I had a class, but,
We talked, I know.
Look, Clark,
Wait, what?
faculty meeting right now. But,
Nah, don't mess with me.
and I'll make an excuse. I'll be right back. But Clark, this together.
No, Smallville, don't mess with me like that. I was sure he was the... I still think it's him. I think he's fucking with Clark now. I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on. Oh my god, he's seen a ship.
Who's there?
Look at how sweaty he is and exasperated. It really is like he's on drugs.
Intruder from a distant galaxy. The first van.
No, it's not what I am!
What I know is a visitor from another planet. I'm the one that's gonna kill you,
Oh, just ripped the door off its hinge.
I should have known you'd pull something like this. Get us together, can you?
I don't think it was Lex.
But you knew what would happen when you sent this to me.
I swear this is the first time I've ever seen a meteor rock like this.
I don't have time for any more of your lies, Lex. What did that do to Clark?
I think it was the professor.
I just shared the most important. What would I have to gain by lying to you now?
I trust him.
Now, you said this did something to Clark.
Chloe
Oh
thinks it
no.
infected him. Like everyone's turning against him. Lex,
We'll take this to Luther Corp and get my best. Whatever's happening to Clark, I promise I'll find a way to help him.
Oh no, man.
I don't know. It's the least I can do.
I know we've had our differences, but
No, man, no. Oh, and Clark's gonna see this, isn't he? Oh, fucking hell. Oh, no. Oh, no. I mean, this has gotta be fake. It's gotta be fake. It's gotta be fake. It's gotta be fake. Oh man, I hate it. I hate Clark having to see that in his mind.
My security team is coordinating with Chloe and the cats. If that happens, somebody's getting transferred to Siberia. Look, let's get this. The sooner we have it analyzed, the faster we'll be able to help Clark.
I love that. If that happens, someone's getting transferred to Siberia.
I'll see what's going on.
I hate the fact that Lana's trusting Lex with this kryptonite, though, because now that Lex is going to study this, it's going to make him even more curious into Clark. And I hate that they're getting closer. Oh, no. Oh no. Oh no.
I want you to listen to me very carefully.
Yeah. It's been a revelation. To the lab. We should get to the lab so you can experiment on me. It's now. See, I thought you were... It's not about me at all, is it? It's about Lana.
Look at how, like, dehydrated his face is.
All the lies was just to get me out of the way so you could have her all to yourself.
Listen to what you're saying, Clark. This isn't you.
I don't know what you did. To trick her into believing she was in love with you.
Please just stop.
Oh no. Oh no.
But I want to hurt you.
Oh, Lex is never gonna let this go.
Lana!
Oh, that superhero is so creepy when you're like this.
Lana! Lana, I know you're down here. I want to talk. Lana!
Tom Welling's playing this really well.
We were meant to be together.
Ah, the X-ray vision. He's like the most overpowered serial killer.
Whatever Lex was doing to you, I stopped.
Oh God. What did you do? Did you hurt him?
Oh no, Clark.
Clark, whatever you think Lex did, it's all part of some delusion. He would never do that.
Stop lying. Lying. More than anything else, I loved you, and you betrayed me like everyone else. Clark!
Oh, of course it's him! Oh shit! He's revealed himself! Holy shit!
You and Alexa's experiments?
No. If you hurt Lana, it'll destroy you.
He just decked the professor. He used his heat vision on him. Ah!
What the hell are you? I'm a Kryptonian. And I'm sorry.
What the hell? Oh! It's a piece of the kryptonite! The silver kryptonite got in his bloodstream.
Lana!
Holy shit!
Lana.
Oh my god, man! So the professor saved him and revealed himself in this episode.
Clark? What have you done?
Oh no. I'm not sure if she'll want to see you, Clark.
Hi. You know, level. I'm gonna go get a cup.
Chloe does not want to be there during this conversation.
Lana,
Clark. Chloe told me everything.
What did she say?
Affected you. How it made you think that everyone was out to get you.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And that it gave you some sort of temporary powers.
Oh, she worked that into it!
Lana, you know I would never do anything to hurt you.
Chloe Sullivan.
Of course I know that. You saw was just the meteor playing tricks with your mind. There could never ever be anything between me and Lex.
No, I want to believe you, Lana, but I don't know.
I was imagining some pretty crazy stuff. Me. My dad making a deal with Lionel. You and Lex talking about a spaceship.
Yeah. I'm just glad you're all right.
Oh, I didn't think she was gonna tell him. I wonder when that comes out, though.
Thanks for covering for me.
You know, I was actually glad I wasn't the object of your desire. No, you're just lucky you snapped out of it.
If I'd have killed Lana.
But you didn't. I mean, silver kryptonite. Who knew?
Just don't want it to happen.
That's one for the record.
Speaking of the evil dynasty, those emails that you saw on my computer from Lionel.
So you are talking to Lionel?
Yeah, but not about you. About Lex. The inside information about Lex's campaign for state senate.
Why would he do that?
What?
Maybe because he knows his son better than any of us. This scares the hell out of him.
That's
not the only one.
That's so insane.
Look, Clark, I understand that you haven't been yourself. Your secret.
You can trust Chloe more than anyone. Yes!
I'd die before I'd ever betray you.
And if there was anyone you could trust with that, it's Chloe. I truly believe that of every character in this show. Said it since the beginning.
Those Kents, they pack quite a punch, don't they, son? It's till your face is healed a bit.
I wasn't planning to, miss.
Fatherly advice, I can't help it. A jealous young lover will hardly aid your bid for office.
Dad, last time I checked, you weren't on the payroll.
Friend, and I don't think she's in the market for a spare.
I think
This isn't about serving the greater good. You changing the way people perceive you for office. Even if you were president of the United States, close to you will always know what is truly in your heart. That's why Lana Lang will never love you, son.
Lionel spitting some straight facts. Oh my god, I love this man this episode. I love that scene.
Thing is, I don't know exactly.
Loaning you to Lionel Luther for medical research, definitely not real.
Well, I know you'd never do that.
I'm just glad the infection burned itself out when it did.
How much I trust someone, I'm always going to have to be worried about my secret coming out.
That's what I never wanted to have happen. Decided not to run against Lex.
No.
I want you to put your life on hold. I'm not going to let fear control my life or ruin yours. I want you to run against Lex. It's the right thing to do.
Yes. Full support.
We'll deal with it the same way we always have, as a family.
When did you get so mature, Clark? Ah, I love it. I'm so happy he's not dropping out. I knew he was going to suggest it.
How you feeling, Kal-El?
I thought I was the last son of Krypton, but you people keep popping up.
Well, a superior civilization is difficult to eradicate.
You walk the path of a true Kryptonian.
No thanks.
What's his real agenda?
And dishonest and betray each other over nothing. Even if they were from another planet. And I'll always believe in my friends and my family.
I sincerely hope your trust hasn't been misplaced.
Professor Milton is playing one slick game.
When you're ready to accept the truth.
This motherfucker. Oh, man, he is playing one hell of a game. I think he was behind everything this episode, man. I really do. He's just goes back to that ship whenever he wants. No fucking way, was it part of the ship? Wait, what? Wait a minute, did he infuse his power in the rock? That's nuts! I think he did to some extent. That's so crazy. How was he able to touch that then and like take the power back out? There's something so wrong with him that I don't know what's going on. But it's so good because it's keeping me guessing. I knew he was behind it this episode. I fucking knew it. As soon as there was so many signs that pointed to it, guys, that just put me straight on the path of it's gotta be him for some reason. Like the whole betrayal thing about the people closest to you in class seemed incredibly ironic after Clark just got cut from this kryptonite. The idea that then when you go throughout the episode and like Lana confronts Lex and Lex has no idea about it, to then reveal the ship to Lana and still deny it, that's another clear indicator. The way Professor Milton acted throughout this episode as well, especially towards the end, completely confirmed to me that he was trying to, in the very least, set up the predicament to Clark to not trust the people closest to him and to trust him instead, being a Kryptonian as well. And I'm not too sure. That's another thing we're going to have to talk about, because I'm not sure he's a Kryptonian. He's got the powers, but I don't know. I'm like, I don't know, guys. Like, I really am thrown off. Like, this is like completely new territory for me, DC-wise, and I have very little knowledge going into this show in the beginning. So, like, right now I am completely lost. But I don't know. He doesn't, like, he betrays all of the Kryptonian powers, right? He came with this ship as well. So he clearly must be he's obviously something. But the thing I don't get is the metallic-y, like, goo-like power. And like when he shot his fingers through that one security guard when he went to the ship in the previous episode. Like, what is that? Because that's not a Kryptonian power, right? So, like, how is he culminating Kryptonian power, but then also having this sort of, like, special effect? Like, I assume all Kryptonians are more or less the same. Like, maybe not all of the same powers, but I don't imagine they have ones that like a one-off Kryptonian would. I don't know, man. Like, I'm so confused. I don't know. I'm so confused. I'm going off no logic when I say this. I'm like, wow, I'm going off logic of like other shows and other comics and other things I've seen to try and grasp some sort of semblance of this. But I don't know. But at the very least, he's definitely setting the idea in Clark's mind that humans can't be trusted and that they're dishonest, they're unfaithful, they aren't good for Clark and Kal-El, and he should be with his true people, his Kryptonians, his heritage, and he should be, like Clark said at the end of this episode, superior. And that's clearly the agenda that he is setting in place. For some reason, he is trying significantly hard to manipulate Clark to his course. And I don't know why. Like, there's obviously a reason. I just haven't got that yet. I might be being really stupid, but there's obviously something. Maybe I'm like completely overthinking this, and maybe he is just a Kryptonian that wants to bring Clark into the fold. Like, I mean, at the beginning I thought he was Zod, but now I'm not sure. Like, and like now I'm pretty sure he's not, you know? Like, I don't know. I'm so confused with what is happening right now. Not to mention we had those two Kryptonians at the beginning as well, and we never saw them interact with him, so that would have been a clear indicator if he was 100% Kryptonian, but the fact that they didn't interact as well gives me more suspicion of, like, is that intentional because they wouldn't have known each other and it's a ploy of some kind? I don't know, because I mean, we've got to remember as well, like, what was it? It wasn't the last episode, it was the episode before, the sorority house. With Lana, when she became the vampire, she developed Clark's heat vision for a very brief period of time. And I know it's not the same power, right, because she was a vampire, but the point I'm making is that superpower, or that vampire, or whatever that creature at the time, was able to mimic Clark's power and take it on as their own for however long. So there must be other heroes, villains, metas, however you want to describe them. There must be other types out there that can do a similar sort of thing. And I don't know if, like, could it be that? Maybe. I'm thinking, the more I talk about it, I'm thinking it's going to be that. But I don't know. I don't know. What a great episode it was, though. Like, I mean, I haven't even addressed the whole episode itself. I've just been locked in on the Professor Milton aspect. But I really loved it. I loved the paranoid aspect of this episode. And I thought Tom Welling did a super job at portraying a, like, paranoid, delusional, exasperated, almost maniac in a way, I suppose. Like, I think I like to compare it to, especially at the end when he was going after, like, Lex and Lana. Like, he almost became that, like, serial killer in, like, a typical movie or whatever. But then he also had the abilities of Clark Kent, Kal-El. So we got to see him, like, use the X-ray vision or super speed or super strength on Lex and Lana as well, I suppose, actually. And that was just so cool to see, like, the combination of the two and, like, the sort of, like, little crossover there with the idea of it. But I thought he did exceptional at portraying that. Like, the gradual progression of it as well, I thought he did really well. Like, I love the fact that you could see he was paranoid in the beginning, but it was a lot more subtle. And then as you get throughout the episode, you really start to see, like, just how greatly he's being affected by this paranoia and, like, what it's doing to him mentally, physically, how it's draining his body, how it's, you know, how it's taking its effect on him. Like, I loved how, like, dehydrated and exasperated he was towards the end of the episode compared to, like, the beginning, and how you had that progression of it as well. Like, it was so good. And I liked how, like, sweaty he got as well at the, like, in the earlier stages as opposed to the latest. Like, I thought it was a really good transition of showcasing the progression of his deterioration throughout the episode. I thought that was really well done, and I really loved it. I also, again, think it was just another episode that just sort of throws you up in the air a little bit, and it goes a little bit against the status quo, and I really did enjoy it. I loved the fact that we got to see him witnessing these acts as well between the people closest to him, like Jonathan and Martha with Lionel, and then interpreting and then his mind tricking him into believing that they're talking about Clark and his powers and capturing him and exposing him. And I loved how, like, he got paranoid with Chloe and Lionel and that aspect, the same with Lana and Lex, and seeing them kiss. It was just so well done. Like, all of his greatest fears, like, coming to fruition in his eyes and in his mind, and he's witnessing it in real time. Like, you can totally understand how that would spiral him, but then also the kryptonite's affecting him mentally to the point that it is significantly ripping down his mental state, and it's making him this erratic sort of angry persona that he's becoming, because he's being deteriorated by this new meteor rock, which was awesome, by the way. And I'll talk about that a little bit now real quickly. The silver kryptonite, what a cool little I'd say cool little thing, but, like, what a cool new trope for kryptonite again, and just expanding on the idea of there being different kinds of kryptonite that affects Kryptonians in different ways, but specifically Clark, because we obviously follow Clark primarily. And to see how this one had a slightly different effect to the red kryptonite, massively different effect to the green one, but then also had a little bit of similarities with the both, like, because you can say some of the ways he acts on the red kryptonite is similar to this one, but this one is primarily paranoia, whereas the red kryptonite is he just doesn't care anymore. He almost loses emotions. I really, like, loved how well they did it. Like, I love the fact that it cut him at the beginning, because I didn't think that like, it was so cool how they did it as well, like the piece of kryptonite being inside him. I really enjoyed that. Like, I thought it was just touching it and chipping his and getting the blood, maybe his blood getting on the kryptonite or whatever, but the fact there was an actual piece inside him and that it was that big was really cool to see, to be honest. But yeah, I love the fact that they added a new piece of kryptonite, and it has a different weakness for Clark that we could potentially exploit in the future, or see him get affected by in the future again, which I thought was a lot of fun. And it made for a really great episode. I also really love the fact that we got every character in this episode. Like, I really don't think, other than Lois, unfortunately, because Smallville seems to be doing that at the moment. I'm pretty sure I've seen it as well a few times, but, like, I'm pretty sure they must have had some issues with bringing in Lois initially, because there's no way after season 4 and the hype people would have had off her, you don't throw her in nearly every episode this season. So there's obviously some sort of thing still going on with Lois's character, which is why she's a main character in the intro, but she's not in every single episode right now. But regardless that she wasn't in this episode, and the fact that, you know, that really upsets me, every other character was in it, which was a massive win for me, because I said in the last few that I really wanted to see more of Martha, Jonathan, and Lionel, and we got all 3 of them in this episode, and I think they all got to shine in their individual areas. Lionel especially, man, like, some of the scenes he had this episode really surprised me, and I loved all of them. Like, I love the idea that he went to Jonathan, and he's willing to support Jonathan. At first, I thought it was a complete manipulation and personal agenda scenario, and it could very well still be. I might be getting tricked right now. However, the fact that he was openly honest about the idea of why he doesn't want his own son in office speaks volumes, and I genuinely believed it to an extent, because he clearly looks at Lex in a very realistic manner. Like, I like how it's a very, very weird relationship between the two of them, right? Because you would like to say you'd like to see him have blinders for his son or whatever, because of the father-son dynamic. But with the way they are, like, I actually quite like the fact that they're very realistic with each other, and they see through each other completely, and they're able to, because of how they are and how they've been raised and how they've lived their lives, they're able to just sort of separate their feelings and their emotion from their actual strategic plan or what they may need to achieve, and it creates this really interesting scenario between the two of them that I keep finding myself impressed with, and this episode again was just another major win for that. Like, that was a brilliant scene, but the main scene for me, the best scene of the entire episode with Lionel, was the end scene he had with Lex. That was amazing. The way he came in there and he just put everything on the table, how it is, and how we all can visibly see it is right now, was just amazing. Like, I love how he acknowledged Lex's love for Lana. I love how he acknowledged him chasing after her to an extent. I love how he acknowledged that she has a boyfriend. I love how he also mentioned to Lex the idea how people will see him in a certain way because of who he really is, and the idea that he's trying to change his people's opinion. The main reason he wants to run is he wants to change the perspective and the agenda that surrounds him, which is just another great little piece of information that you get on Lex, because the reality is he is so self-obsessed that could totally be the main and only reason if he wanted it to be. And the fact that Lionel is able to just see that within his son and understand why he's doing it, because in an extent Lionel has a very similar mindset, but he seems to be on his little different journey at the moment anyway, is just really fascinating for me, and I love the dynamic of the Luthers. But that conversation was one of my favourite parts of this episode. I just loved it. Like, there's never many times I've been able to root for Lionel, right? Like, with how he's been in the last 5 seasons of this show. But being able to watch him in this scene, and when he starts, and I know where he's starting to go, being able to just root for him, because he's saying it how it is, and he's almost speaking like us as viewers would want to speak to Lex and just say it how it is, because we're seeing all of this. It was just so beautiful, and I absolutely loved it. I thought he dominated it, and I really, really hope we get to see a bit more of John Glover as we get into the season, because that was just so enjoyable for me. I really do love his character in this show, despite the fact he is normally a major antagonist. I thought in this episode he and even though I actually enjoy that most of the time when he's a major antagonist, I loved seeing him shine in this light in this episode. Thought it was great. I also thought Lana was brilliant this episode. I thought that she had a really good acting episode, I would say. Like, I wouldn't say her story was amazing because it was primarily around Clark, but like, I thought Kristen Crook did a really good job. I really liked seeing how she sort of sided with Clark in the beginning. Like, she was loyal to him, but like Chloe was able to convince her of how serious it was, and Lana was able to sort of see through that to an extent. I also Here we go. Now, where I don't want to say I like it, but I do like it. It's one of those. I'm sure you guys will know exactly what I mean when I say this. But Lex and Lana's story arc. It's one of those. It's very fascinating to watch. I don't like it, but I do like it in a sense because I expected something like this to happen for a while, and you guys who have been following the series with me from the beginning will know that I've expected something like this to happen for a little while now. Like, there's been very, very subtle hints. Like, I can go back to season 3, and I can think of a few scenes in that season where they really started to implement the idea of Lex might have something there. Season 4, they really threw it into effect, and this season, they're just continuing with that. And the idea that their actually relationship is growing in a friendship stance anyway at the moment is quite concerning, because it could eventually turn into a romantic relationship, especially if Clark and Lana split up, like I've predicted, I should say, multiple times at this point, especially if Clark and Lana break up over his heritage and who Clark really is. And if Lana finds out in a bad way, we don't know what's going to happen yet, because we haven't got there. And they're things that really do burn in my mind of like, I think something like that is going to happen. Whether or not it happens in the exact way I say it is one thing, but like the idea of that sort of story really is getting to me and makes me think that it's going to be a plausible possibility in the near future, and that worries me. So hopefully it doesn't happen and it's just a twisted way of them teasing it, but I think that is going to eventually hit some sort of breaking point at some point, and everything really is going to get put out in the open, and I'm not looking forward to that. But at the same time, I'm also kind of fascinated by it, so I'm 50-50. But either way, it's a very interesting story to tell, and I can't wait to see how it eventually does explode in everybody's faces. I love Chloe this episode, and the Kents as well. I thought they had some great scenes. I thought they had some great character development as well, and they also had a bit more in terms of the main plot aspects of. I love the fact that Martha and Jonathan now have finally found out that Chloe knows about Clark and knows everything about Clark, because it's going to make things a lot easier, and we haven't actually had the opportunity for them to find out that Chloe knew, which is why it caught me off guard for a second when it first came out, because it was right, like, this is the first time they found out that Chloe knew, especially with her coming in with the kryptonite. That really must have caught them off guard, and I quite liked how this scene came out and how they decided to have them go into that, because you could have made this sort of like a problem or something in the future, like especially if Clark told them and then they were really against it or something like that, and what happened with Pete in the past and the fact that he felt he had to leave because of what happened to him over Clark's secret and him not wanting to give anything up. So I'm glad that they didn't make a problem out of that, and they kind of they fixed it by having Chloe come as a helper to the problem at hand, and it shows them that she can be trusted, 2, she can actually help Clark when he needs to be helped, and she can help them as well. And I like that. I also like the idea that unlike Pete, other people in the show, I feel like everybody in this show might feel this way to some extent, but I feel like Chloe is the most trustworthy character. So like, if they were gonna pick anybody to know Clark's secret, I feel like the most comfortable person they would have been happy with knowing, at least right now, is Chloe. So I'm glad that we got that scene cleared up as well. I thought that they did that in a very good way. And I liked seeing Clark just lose the plot on them as well during that scene. Like, the fact that he attacked his parents caught me completely off guard. But I really enjoyed it nonetheless. I really enjoyed this episode as a whole, to be honest. I can't wait to see where we go in the next episode. I'm sure we're going to follow up with Professor Milton, and we're going to start really diving into that story now and seeing how Clark and his relationship progress, seeing what his true agenda really is. I'm sure that the senatorial campaign run is going to start commencing soon as well between Lex and Jonathan, so we're gonna have to wait and see how that goes. I wonder if Lex will play it straight booked, or if he is gonna hit under the belt and he is gonna sabotage the Kents in some sort of way, because I mean, his relationship with Clark is already extremely rocky, and something like this could really send it into turmoil, as it wasn't going there already. No, I don't know what's going to happen in the next episode, but I am really looking forward to it. I hope that we continue with more of Professor Milton. I want to know more about his powers. I want to know more about him. I want to know more about his background. I want to I want to start putting the pieces together to see where we're going, because I don't trust him one bit at all at the moment, and I'm not even entirely sure that everything we've seen up until this point is correct. So we're just going to have to wait and see with that. But I did absolutely love the twist that he was the culprit behind everything and he set Lex up. He's obviously got a very big grudge against Lex and Clark's relationship, and he wants to split them apart. And he obviously has a personal grudge against Lex as well, which plays a part as well. So I'm really excited to see how all of these things just continue to progress throughout the season. I'm loving all of the stories at the moment and how they're entwining with one another, and I can't wait to see the next episode. My one and only hope, as you guys probably know at this point, is that we get to see Lois, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. Either way, if she doesn't show up, hopefully it's just going to be just as good as this episode, if not even better. But I think I've about covered everything now, guys. I don't think I've missed anything that I needed to address in this episode. But if I have, please let me know in the comments down below, and I will happily respond to you down there or in the next part itself. But I think this is where we're going to end it now. So I hope you all enjoyed this reaction. And if you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe for more. I do really appreciate all your support, guys. It does mean the world to me. It helps me produce these videos as frequently as possible. So I do appreciate that. And I will catch you all in the next one. Take care, everyone. And I hope you had a great day.